This could be a very dangerous road to be going down.
We picked up the same signal.
From space?
Much more close to home.
There are no guarantees that we will make it back alive.
Don't tell me to wait.
Maybe we could do a little do-over.
Didn't know you had it in you.
Guess there's a lot we don't know about each other yet.
She needs her father.
Been too long.
I'm being sued for negligence. I make you nervous?
Not at all.
You kept me away far too long.
Now at 10, breaking news in downtown Long Beach. A driver plowing through pedestrians in a crosswalk before slamming into several cars in this deadly crash. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the News at 10. I'm Rick Chamber.
And I'm Corrine Winter. Tonight, a stretch of Shoreline Drive in Long Beach is closed as police continue their investigation.
Now, right now, we've learned at least one woman was killed in this crash. Take a look at Sky 5 was overhead as authorities work to figure out exactly what caused this collision. It happened just after 6:30 this evening. This is over near the intersection of Shoreline Drive and Aquarium Way. Of course, this is near the Pike Outlet, which is a very popular entertainment district out there along the waterfront in Long Beach. First responders transported an unknown number of people over to the hospital. We understand at least one of those victims still in critical condition at this hour.
And more breaking news tonight. A search is underway in Compton for the driver who struck and killed a pedestrian. It happened at Rosecrans Avenue and Avalon Boulevard. This was just before 7:30 p.m. and Sky 5 captured the aftermath of the deadly scene. The California Highway Patrol says a male victim died at that location. Authorities say have not released a vehicle or suspect description at this time.
And protesters took to the streets of L.A. today, calling for an end to the violence in Gaza as Israel prepares for that full-scale invasion of the Gaza Strip. Now, there is growing concerns tonight that the Israeli war against Hamas terrorists could even widen the Middle East after a threat from Iran now.
And in a message sent through the United Nations, Iran warned it will intervene if Israel does not stop its attacks in Gaza. And that development comes as a humanitarian crisis builds in Gaza. We have live team coverage of the war in Israel tonight. KTLA's Chris Wolf is live in Hollywood after speaking with protesters all across the Southland.
We want to begin, though, with Sarah Welsh. She's in our news center tonight with more on the developments. Sarah?
Rick and Corrine, tonight more than 1 million Palestinians and some Americans facing a catastrophe as food, water, and fuel run out. Meantime, Israel is poised to begin a ground offensive, and Iran is warning if Israel does, there will be consequences. And here's a live look at Gaza City tonight. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu saying the next phase of the war is coming. Iran is warning Israel if it presses ahead again, there will be consequences. Hamas launches rockets into Israel as the Israeli Defense Force ramps up its ground offensive in Gaza, a week after Israel's bloodiest day since the Holocaust. The IDF firing ongoing missile strikes into the Hamas-controlled territory, preparing for a coordinated assault by land, sea, and air. As bombs fall, leaflets drop, warning Palestinians in Gaza City to evacuate and move south. This as the death toll in Gaza is rising rapidly.
A lot of people out in the streets are screaming, and we are not sure what's going to happen. I'm afraid.
The Palestinian Ministry of Health says at least 1,500 have been killed in Gaza and more than 300,000 other civilians displaced and stuck in the blockaded territory. Hospitals are packed and running out of supplies.
We need to work together to make sure that access for humanitarian relief and humanitarian goods is allowed.
The Saudi foreign minister meeting with Secretary of State Anthony Blinken, the Secretary of State calling for a humanitarian corridor in Gaza to protect civilians and minimize casualties while calling out Hamas.
Hamas is not representative of the Palestinian people or their legitimate aspirations for the future. Hamas is a terrorist group. Its only agenda is to destroy the state of Israel and to murder Jews.